it's worth remembering that we do not have an option. No Hindu, no Indian has a choice anymore. We can't sit on the sidelines and say, koi baat nahi, koi aur kar lega, right? It won't affect my home. Yes, it's going to affect everybody's home. And there are a number of reasons why. The history of the world is being rewritten. Britain has told the world that it's a great trading nation with philanthropic ideals, which it shared in every corner of the world. And the reality is that it was a pirate nation with no natural resources, which didn't trade. It actually used mafia tactics to destroy other economies. It asset stripped whole civilizations. You know the story about the weavers and their thumbs, the way in which the British government passed legislation to prevent a thriving shipping industry. Bharat had the most amazing merchant fleets, and yet they were all destroyed by the British. So the story about British trading, about British values, all of those things, that's all being rewritten. Now just think, do you think that the British and the other colonial powers want that to be rewritten? Do you think they want the ruling classes want their general public to be aware that everything they had been told about European exceptionalism, about Christian supremacy, was all bunkum and a complete bundle of lies and a fraud? No, they don't. And so as long as there are Hindus, there are Indians who are saying, we want Bharat to decolonize, we want to be able to reconnect to our civilizational trajectory, pick up from where we were, dust ourselves down, and hold our place in the world, and contribute a dharmic vision to human existence, all of those other competing houses, they feel threatened. And they will do everything to continue holding on to the assets they stole and to keep concealing the story which justifies their hanging on to them. You know, the British Museum only hangs on to all of its artifacts because it manages to convince itself that it's doing the world a favour. And so we don't have any choice. Everybody has to do whatever they can in their own locality, in amongst their own groups, and they need to start to engage. There are a number of things, though, that need to be done at a government level. These people, these sorts of people with these unbelievably outdated colonialist values and ideas, they will only stop when they're challenged. And so people like Sauravji, myself and others who have stepped forward to do this work, we do need to be supported, even if it's by people following Sauravji on Twitter, people contributing and participating in the practices and the actions that we're undertaking. That support is vital. In this time, any society needs to have the capacity to defend itself. We are an inclusivist society, but there are exclusivist societies who want to see our erasure, which means we have to be able to defend ourselves. And how do we defend ourselves if not from within? The communities, the society, our Bharatiya civilization needs to rearrange itself to allocate resources to those groups and individuals who are actually doing the work of manning the boundary and defending the boundary. When that change happens, then all of a sudden we will see a decolonization of Bharat at such a phenomenal pace. And I think this year, next year, maybe the year after, they're the years when this has to happen.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.